Right, we are back for episode 3, where I will draw the main character's legs. This definitely is going to be hard for me, since the legs are not symmetrical, meaning no copy and pasting for me. I am actually very surprised nobody's actually asked me this yet, but nobody's actually asked me, oh, why do you actually set it so you can only allow approved comments? It's because I've been gaining quite a fair bit of spam, right? That's just like, bot comments basically. Just like saying, oh, go to this website, that type of thing. I was like, no, I'm not going to approve that. But if it's something that relates to the video at all, then obviously I'll approve it as long as it's a nice comment especially, right? And it's where once on one of my Streets of Rage 4 videos, I got some really weird spam. And it's where it was someone talking about the Bible and Jesus. I was like thinking, what's that got to do with Streets of Rage 4? So I just went and deleted it, but that's just an example. It's where there was obviously other people posting spam even recently, because when I made those 2 videos with other people with the Midnight Fantasia song, I got some spam from that as well, just instantly deleted it. It's just like, it's nothing to do with the song. So yeah, that's why I actually have it as approved comments only. So I'm only allowing certain comments. So in other words, as long as you post a comment and it actually relates to the video, I'll allow it, especially if it's a nice comment. But if you say along the lines of, oh, I do like your video, but this, that's fine. But as long as you're saying it in a sensible way. But I did say this a long time ago, but I'm just letting you know that unfortunately I do get spam. So that's why I've set it to being approved comments only. Oh yeah, the reason why the audio seems to sound different sometimes is because I'm actually recording some of my post commentary on mobile phone, and I'm actually recording it in my car because I drive a car. So sometimes it's better for me to record in a car than on my Blue Yeti microphone that's at home. But I will say the Blue Yeti microphone definitely records better than my phone does. But the problem with recording with my PC with Blue Yeti is the microphone picks up my PC fans going type thing. So I have to reduce the background noise with Audacity afterwards. That's why sometimes, even in my Let's Plays, you can hear a tiny bit of fan noise in the background and such. Also, in one of my Let's Play videos, you can literally hear a motorcyclist outside, and unfortunately I can't do anything about that. Especially if I already finished recording a 30-minute video. Besides, there's usually one motorcycle noise for every 2 Let's Play episodes, so you probably won't notice. That's the problem with Let's Playing games, you can't stop vehicles outside passing by. The problem with recording with my phone is I record it in my car. But the advantage of recording in my car is I can record audio where it's quiet. But even then, the sound echoes a little bit, and if it's raining while I'm inside the car, that's it. You won't hear me properly because of the rain. And yes, I did try that some time ago, and it didn't work out. That's why I sometimes record with my Blue Yeti microphone with my PC instead. So basically, you will definitely hear the audio actually sound a little different from time to time in my art tutorials, because I'm actually recording post commentary on different days. So for instance, in the 57-minute video where I'm drawing the fur jackets is where I recorded all that commentary across about 2 weeks, I think. So yeah, so because I recorded about half of it on my Blue Yeti microphone, aka I recorded them on my PC, and some of it I was actually recording it with my mobile phone, so that's why the audio actually sounded like it was echoing a little bit, and sometimes it didn't. But yeah, I've got yet another story for you, and this one's quite funny. I deliberately acted mental at college in a really funny way. Whenever me and some friends walk past the toilets at college, there is this big, disgusting stench coming out of the toilets, and I say, why do the toilets stink so much? It's spreading to the corridors. And so, every 3 or 4 months in class, we get to do these surveys on how to improve college. And on 3 different questions, I literally wrote in block capitals, the toilets stink Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! And even my friend said he wants the toilets to smell like roses. And I laughed, saying, yes, anything but the smell of poo or pee-pee. And the funniest thing is, the toilets at college literally stopped stinking the corridors, and the air was way more fresh, so the team actually took my input seriously. I'm surprised they listened to me, who is just one boy compared to many other people attending the same college. I think other students might have wrote the same complaints, I am not sure, but I did thank the college team for literally taking the time to read my complaints, sterilize the toilets and put fresheners in there. I even thank them even now because I don't think future students are going to enjoy a stench going up their noses every time they walk past the toilets and corridors. I still think it's funny the team listened to me though. I know, a bit of a short story, but it's just like, wow. I think the problem with most outdoor toilets out there is that a lot of them don't actually have windows in the toilets because, you know, you'd have to make sure that the air can get out, but you don't want to see people actually having toilets, so it's a bit obvious why there has no windows in most outdoor toilet areas anyway. I do have another story to tell you, but it's another negative story. This is about a random seller and how they locked me into something, and they even removed my negative review against them. The at least point is I didn't get charged for the game, but this seller is still very bad, but most people won't know who they are anyway. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you have seen a few game let's plays from me, right? Myself doing let's plays shows I like video games. Back in 2013, which was 9 years ago, there's this game I wanted to buy called Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And yes, this is the PS Vita version, since I can play it ported, so I can play this game anywhere in the world. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is a good game overall, and it wasn't the game companies that was the problem, so it was not Capcom, it was not Marvel that was the problem. It was the seller online who had a copy of this for £27 first hand. Before I ordered the game from the seller, it literally said it was in stock. So I thought, oh cool, I can order it. So I ordered it and I waited a whole week. When I checked, it said it was back ordered, meaning I would have to wait extra. And I waited another whole week and still nothing. Literally no date when I was going to get the game. So I went and asked cancel the order, and guess what it said? You can't cancel it. It's on the last stage of order. It's been on the last stage of order for like over a week. Next, I went and tried to contact them by email, and after a few days, they still said nothing. So I thought, right, that does it. I went to Pilot Trust Reviews and posted a negative review saying don't buy from this seller because they pretended that something was in stock and it wasn't, and they locked me into having to have to wait for it to come in the post. So don't buy from them. Now, I did say in the same review that they didn't actually charge me yet. And then, after my review was posted, the seller only just responded saying, oh, I saw your review and it's harmful to me. And so basically, I told him to cancel the order and he did it. He did offer a £5 gift card, but I said no. In fact, I just deleted the email. I didn't even respond to him. I think you know why. He removed my review on Trustpilot. Like, that is so retarded. You don't remove someone's negative review after trapping them and not responding to the email, then expect the buyer to take your £5 gift card offer. Besides, I bought Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 from someone else for £33 instead of £27, and the game arrived very quickly. So by the time I got this offer, I already got the game. I can't believe people remove my negative reviews and comments on the internet. It's so stupid. It's like the Jedi rant I did in one of my Let's Play videos, which I'll put a card on the top right if you're interested. I'm pretty sure you're not going to check it out, but I'll just put it there anyway. Like, what's the point in reviews if you're only allowed to have positive reviews? Sellers are too scared to have the truth exposed about them. I'll tell you a fact about me. I wasn't even good at football and I lost 5-0 against the team before, and that's a fact I'll give. So that's already one somewhat embarrassing fact about me. So yeah, apologies for you listening to another rant while you are learning how to draw something. But I'm letting you know there are some really uncaring scammers out there who literally don't care what you say. Even if you post something negative about them and it's true, they still decide to remove it. Hey, well, the truth is still here inside my mind, so that scammer can't get away. If you really want to know who it is, you'll have to private message me on Twitter. Yes, I use Twitter with the same username I use for YouTube. But anyway, I digress. Let's talk about something more light-hearted, yeah? I remember playing Pokemon Y and Pokemon Sun. Wow, Pokemon Y is already getting nostalgic, and Pokemon X and Y were out on 2013, which is about 9 years ago. But anyway, on GTS, which is the online global trade system, there were crazy people asking for legendary Pokemon like Mewtwo, and you get a Charmander or some sort of basic Pokemon in return. And obviously, that's clearly a scam, asking for something rare for something very common. So I did it fair and square with starter for starter, which in my case was all these Squirtle clones for other starters. And all these nice people from all over the world loves me and traded with me in literally a few minutes. It was so funny. People even commented to me on social media saying, yes, you did the right thing. I have no idea why people ask for rare things for something common. And yes, I've made contact with players from Germany, Spain, Japan, Korea, you name it. It's just so funny, people love me and they hit the scammers on GTS. For some reason, in Pokemon X or Y, there are like these 3 doors you can never enter, and they are always locked. Me and a bunch of people were always wondering what was through those doors, but we never got to find out. It's a total mystery. Even Capcom did this with the Mega Man X Command missions, where in that game, there are locked doors you never get to open, and there's a lot of them in that game. The problem with these kind of games is developers always keep certain doors locked, and we spent ages trying to figure out how to get in, only to find out much later there was no answer. I hate that. If I ever made a game, which is quite unlikely, I'd never put permanently locked doors to waste people's time. I wouldn't do that, because that's just making the game more unenjoyable than making it fun. Because the whole point of games is either to make money or to make them fun, isn't it? Oh yeah, there's been friendly Pokemon players suggesting the locked doors at the power plant is meant to be planned DLC for Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, but it never happened. So the developers were like, nah, let's leave them locked, which is still annoying because they wasted time for all 16 million of us who played the game. And yes, Pokemon X and Pokemon Y sold over 16 million units, which I will say is very impressive. I actually like Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon a little bit more than X and Y, but I absolutely hate Battle Tree from Sun and Moon. I even mentioned about Battle Tree back in one of my Let's Play videos. It's actually back in my Streets Rage 4 Let's Play when I mentioned how Battle Tree Pokemon trainers practically cheat against you, having Pokemon that can one-shot your Pokemon and you can't even reset if you're about to lose because the game catches you doing it. Fun fact, I actually wanted to do a Pokemon Let's Play a very long time ago, but I didn't have a very good method behind recording it. However, I would have done the main story since that's the most interesting part. Since the Pokemon games I have are on the 3DS, recording it with a phone isn't going to present the videos very well, is it? When me and my sister SCJ did the Mystical Ninja recordings, we did that with my phone, and to be honest, the room echoed a lot, and you can see window reflections on screen, so I feel like that wasn't recorded very well. So I'm still trying to figure out how I can record 3DS games without buying a capture card for over £100, because I don't think it's worth spending so much cash just to do a few Let's Plays on 3DS games. So I'm gonna have to do that with my phone if I ever get around to doing it. This is why I love recording with my PC. It's just so much easier because that's how I recorded them Sonic and Mega Man Let's Plays and anything else I've actually recorded. By the way, there is a real story back on DeviantArt where there was this one weird boy who sent me a random message saying, "Can I please have £1 to buy some art?" And I instantly deleted it. Like, can't he ask his own parents for £1? First conversation and he already wants my wallet. He did nothing to deserve the £1. He's not even a charity or trying to save someone's life. He's just too lazy to spend £1 out of his own pocket. I did say this on a Discord server some time ago, and someone on Discord did tell me, yeah, he was trying to be a scammer, but why did he ask for so little? Unless he was gonna keep asking for £1 over and over, till people stopped giving in to him. Yeah, I totally agree. I don't understand what that one dumb boy was thinking. Like, come on, he can't be that desperate for art. I think he was copy pasting to email a bunch of people, hoping his dumb strategy was going to work. By the way, if anyone did give in to him, that's their own fault. Which I am 99% sure nobody gave in to him. By the way, this one random boy has like 4 images in his art gallery and that's it. Like, wow, he must not be online very much. I digress about the one random boy on DeviantArt. I have told some of my offline friends who sometimes watches my videos, oh yeah, that fur jacket video I made is 57 minutes long. And one of my friends said, that's really long, why didn't you split it into 2 videos? I was thinking about doing that, but then it wouldn't make sense how there's 2 videos on how to draw fur jackets. Also, I already uploaded the video as a 57-minute video, so I think it's a bit late to split them into 2 videos. The only way is by rendering them into 2 separate MP4 files, then upload them as 2 separate videos. Yeah, the shoelace part actually takes a while. For some reason, whenever I actually copy and paste some of the stroke lines, some of the earlier stroke lines in the shoelace actually goes missing, like that one part there, yeah, that bit, that part keeps disappearing. I don't know why. It's really weird. I don't know what's going on there. It's just like, there's been a few times where whenever I'm drawing in Flash or animating something, it's like suddenly my PC just closes it off out of nowhere. I don't know what's going on there. One of the best parts is when you get to colour it in, because you know that after you've coloured it in, it's done. So yeah. I love the gradient fills on this. It definitely makes characters look a lot nicer. Whether you're a boy or a girl. Yeah, let's finish it up by actually colouring in the shoelace area, then I think we'll call it a day. Yeah, the heel looks great. I think I'll colour that in. And that's it for episode 3. Yeah, I know this video isn't 20 minutes long, but that is because I already made part 2 of my drawing Viewpoint series with the fur jackets, literally 57 minutes long. So I thought, yeah, let's make part 3 not that long. In part 4 I'll do the other boots, which is not symmetrical, mind you. Thank you for watching the video. If you want to actually show your support, you may tick like, share, or subscribe to my channel. You can even do all 3 of them if you want to. So yeah, and with that, I'll end off the video. So thanks you for watching.